Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. How to be dynamically passive? There are three words which are known to every one of us. Those who are hiding behind the camera can move this side, it's all free. So don't have to turn this way, that way. So, one word is passion, second word is dispassion, and the third word is compassion. All the three words are known to us. And these three words must be employed in three areas. Like our life or experiences have three components. The whole world is nothing but teen patti ka khel. One is the Adi Bhautik, the world where we are living, the gross world. Second is Adi Daivik, where all experiences are happening. And the third is Adhyatmik, to whom these experiences are happening. These are the three components of our experience. Adi Bhautik, gross world; Adi Daivik, where experiences happen, the mind; and Adhyatmik, to whom the experiences are happening. Now we have to work on these three areas depending upon our convictions. See, our present conviction is this world is real, and we take everything in this world as very real. And there is nothing wrong in that. Take this world as real. But then there are ways how we should function in this world. See, there was one student, I saw his answer book. My host with whom I was staying, she showed me this particular student's answer book. He has written in that answer book, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, the whole answer book full only with this. At the end it was written, the examiner, I request you to somehow pass me, please don't fail me, I am a great devotee of Rama, don't fail me. Now that teacher who was evaluating, she asked me, Swamiji, what should we do? I said, fail him. This is not the answer to the questions. See? When you are appearing in the examination, you must write the answer concerned to the question, not Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. See? When you take this world as real, you must work dynamically. Don't push everything on God. See, friends, many a time this is what happens. We want success in this world and we call that God as if He is the means and the world is the goal of our life. Bhagavan Shankara says, Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshate dukrum karne. Dukrum karne means a language. Language is the means. Language is not the goal. Goal is communication of the thought. Exactly the same way. This world is not the goal of our life. Goal is Paramatma, Adhyatma. So this world should become the means. But what we do the other way around. This world becomes the goal of our life. See? And then we go to the temple and tell the Lord, oh Lord, kindly do the following things for me. So He becomes the means and the worldly achievement becomes the goal. No. Here we should be very clear. There is nothing wrong in accepting this world as real. but then work dynamically to achieve your goal. See? And this can be achieved only when we are passionately committed to something in our life. Like here, whenever I come, I always remember Hemant Bhai. It is his passionate commitment for building this temple is the basic reason why this community is growing so well. Here, he should not sit simply sitting down, oh Bhagwan, tumko mandir banana hai, bana lo, hum pakode khate. No, you work hard. See friends, many of us becomes under the disguise of God, 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 we become lethargic. In Ramcharitmanas, Lakshmanji becomes very angry once. When this ocean was not giving way for Lord Rama to reach the Lanka, then Lakshmanji becomes very angry. And he says, Daiva Daiva Alasi Pukara. Those who all the time talk about the prarabdha, oh God will do it. Why should he do it? He is not interested in anything. See friends. Now this beautiful temple that is being built for the Lord, do you think the Lord needs the temple? It is our need. If it is our need, we must work hard. See friends, therefore, if we take this world to be real, work hard dynamically. Work with passion. And those who don't have passion, they can achieve nothing in life. See friends, therefore, this is the first step we have to learn in our life. Then as long as we take this world to be real, we must work hard and set goal to be achieved in life. Thus when we are engaged in achieving the goal of our life, many times what happens? That we become over-enthusiastic, and an over-enthusiasm creates a very strong personality. See? It starts appearing as if only because of me alone everything is happening. So, here the caution is given to us by the scriptures. Caution we will take subsequently. Now the second thing, if we consider ourselves to be the body, nothing wrong. Live as the body. But then take care of your body. See? Don't leave it to the God. Oh God, take care of my body. No, He has got a better things to do. So practice yoga so that you are fit to serve Him. See? These two things fall in the purview of Adi Bhautik, the gross material world. And this gross material world becomes real only after we are identified with the body. There was one person who asked Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. He said, God is without form and without shape and without qualities, Nirgun Nirakar. Why should we have the temples of the God? So Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi said, forget about God. What about you? As long as you consider yourself to be with the form and with the name, that means as long as you take yourself to be a body, you can never understand the divine principle without name and without form. And therefore, it is essential for us to have the temples, to have our devotion to the God who is with the name and with the form. Therefore, whenever we are living as body and take this world as real, we have certain norms to be followed in our life. And those norms are called as Dharma Shastra. In Dharma Shastra, we are told how we should conduct ourselves in this world. See, if there is no control over our functioning dynamically in this world, if there is no control, we may go any way, we will go wild. It is something like you must have seen in India. Driving car on the road, you have freedom. But that freedom is with certain limitations. You cannot drive the way you want. It is a guarded freedom. And if there is no guarded freedom, then anywhere accidents can happen. The other day I was coming with somebody and another car, our own group car, was in front of us. I was behind. And this friend, he just turned the car like that and he missed with very small area or else he would have an accident. So I told him, I said, hey, why do you drive such a wrong way? He said, no, Swamiji, I have shown the signal that I am turning. I said, you may show the signal, but who has the first right? The person coming main on the main road, he has the first right. If you are turning, you wait till there is nobody. He said, nobody. Is it not his duty that when I showed the signal, I should go? I said, are you arguing or you are following the rules? See, where there are rules, we have to obey them. Not find out how they are right or wrong. Exactly the same way. When we are conducting ourselves in this world, if we do not have self-control, we will be leading a life of not human beings, but animals. Even animals have self-control. See, friends, therefore, live dynamically, but with the self-control. See, as human beings, we also have instincts like other animals have. All the living beings have common instincts. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithunancha, samanya etat pashabhi dranam. Ahar, eating food, nidra, going to sleep, bhaya, sense of fear, and maithunam, procreation. These four things are not required to be taught. They are instincts. See, which child is taught how to suck the milk from the mother's nipple? No child is taught. Not only human beings, even animals. See, the other day in some farm in UK I saw, for the first time I have seen that, I was so thrilled. It was a pig farm. My friend took me to show all his farms, cattle farm, pig farm, sheep farm, how they do the shearing of the sheep. So when I was going, my friend told me, Swamiji, a very rare sight, please come and see. One pig was delivering the babies. And we were watching. One baby will is a big litter, about 10-15 of them. One first baby came out and as if she knows where she is, just moved little bit here and there, straight away turned right and went to the nipples of the mother and started sucking. Then the second one came, the same thing. Who taught them? These are instincts. You will see our small kids. Nobody has to teach the children, eat by mouth. Anything first they know, instinct, eat only by mouth. Instincts are not required to be taught. Nidra, sleep is a common phenomena for all the life, whether it is human beings or animals or snakes or birds or anything, any living being has nidra as a common experience. Ahara nidra. Then bhaya, fear. Fear is also common for all living beings. See? When we see the animal, wild animal, we feel fear. At the same time, that animal also feels the fear. Once it happened, there was one young boy, they were going for hiking, and in that group he lost the way. It became evening. Now he could not move anywhere. So he just fixed his tent. I was so tired. After fixing the tent, He just thinking of God, oh God, please save me, nobody should come and kill me, animals and all that. And in that fear, he slept. The moment he slept, he started snoring. He must have been descendant of Kumbhakarna, so he started snoring. Karr, karr. And smelling the human body, a tiger came. And when the tiger heard that fellow snoring so loudly and so comfortably, you must have seen, nobody snores hurriedly. We snore very comfortably because there is no hurry where to go. So when this boy was snoring very loudly, krrr, krrr, the tiger got frightened and he ran away. See friends, fear is common for all beings. Ahara, nidra, bhaya. And maithunam. Maithunam is procreation. Nobody is required to be taught what is procreation, what is the sex relationship between male and female. It is not required to be taught. Friends, it is here the difference between animals and human being comes. They are not required to be taught about sex. They are not required to be taught about eating, fear. No. What they are required to be taught is self-control. But self-control is considered as objection. It is a freedom. We will do whatever we like. Even animals do not behave like that. Therefore, if we have to achieve things in our life, we should not be carried away by the instincts. If we live only on instincts, we are no more human beings. And therefore, when we want to achieve success in life, we must follow the nature's laws as well as the laws which are governing our society. See friends, if there is no control, we can go to any extent. You know recently how much, why only in India, throughout the world, how much money is being accumulated on the pretext of corruption and doing seva. What for? Because no control. So there is a control imposed by the nature, there is a control imposed by the religion dharma, there is a control imposed by the government. And these controls are only to protect us from the instincts which we take for a ride. See my friends, therefore one should be very clear. Yes, we must achieve the goal of our life, but not without any self-control. And when this starts happening, the net result will be external prosperity will have a perfect balance in inner poise. External prosperity without inner poise is called as perversion. And in perversion, one goes beyond the norms of humane existence. See friends. And this control is the foundation of the spiritual life. If we do not have the self-control and we just are interested only achieving what we want to achieve, even at the cost of others, no. That is not the right way of working with passion. The passion we must have to achieve success in life. But this passion should not make us an animal or should not destroy our dignity of being a human being. This one part is in the purview of Dharma Shastra and Yoga Shastra. Therefore, how do we conduct ourselves with the world is Dharma Shastra. How do we conduct with ourselves is Yoga Shastra. We have interactions with the world as well as with ourselves. You must have known many times we say the world is too much for me. Which world is too much for us? See? And second is why me? No, why not me? There's two things. Either the world becomes a problem for us, or second thing, we become a problem for us. And when we become a problem for us, we are unable to handle ourselves. Such people get lost into either depression, dejection, excitement, perversion, only because they have not worked on themselves. So these two aspects of our life, we have to conduct ourselves with the world, and we have to conduct ourselves with ourselves. So how do we conduct ourselves with the world? See? This is what is told in Dharma Shastra. See? Achieve your goal. Dream something high in life. There is nothing wrong. But dream to achieve something higher in life. Not selfish. See? Whenever we get lost in the selfish achievements, we degrade ourselves. There was one boy who said that, Swamiji, what is wrong if I run after girls? I said, nothing wrong, run. Do you want me to join with you as a company? He said, no, you are not understanding my problem. I said, look here, this is not your problem. Your problem is different. Your problem is you are not able to focus on what you want to do because your mind is not cooperating with you. See, whenever I want to study, the mind runs here and there. What should I do? I said, this is your problem. Running after girl is not your problem. And this happens only because we have not disciplined our life. What Dharma Shastra tells? Two things. Number one, discipline your lifestyle. See, we all know basic things, what we learned in our KG1, KG2. Early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy and wise. And what is the life of 99% people? Prosperous people. They are all nishacharas, living late, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock at night, watching all kinds of terrible things, and then sleeping up to 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. We have totally this non-cooperation movement against nature. Day is meant for working, night is meant for sleep, but we do the other way around. So if we discipline ourselves, we will see the change comes in life. And this is what Dharma Shastra tells us. Like when our scriptures tell us, begin your day early in the morning. See, those who take bath in the morning between 4 and 5, they are called as munis, contemplative masters. Those who take bath in the morning between 6 and 7, they are called as rishis. Those who take bath after 7, they are called as asuras, rakshasas. See? Begin your day early in the morning and see the joy of life. What will be the joy? First, you will have to retire the earlier night early. Because tomorrow I have to get up early morning, let me sleep now. And then all unwanted food that we supply to ourselves will be stopped. What is unwanted food? Be attentive. We are all the time concerned about organic food, herbal tea. It's actually a horrible tea, it's not a herbal tea. So much care we take about our food. Nothing wrong. What care we have taken about the food that we give to our mind? Before going to sleep, we see all kinds of horrible movies, all kinds of crime. And with that kind of food given to the mind, we go to sleep. Can we think of seeing Bhagwan Krishna in that dream? See, friends, this discipline is self-imposed through dharma. When it is imposed from outside, it becomes a bondage. When we accept ourselves, it becomes a freedom. See, friends, give it a chance. Start your day early in the morning. When the whole world is sleeping, you will be finishing the best part of your life during that period. It is something like before we take up some job, we prepare our instruments, properly do them, properly sterilize, they are sharpened properly. Now you are ready to operate the patient. Before that, instruments must be perfectly done. Exactly the same way, before we jump into this world to succeed in life, how is our instrument of mind by which we are going to deal with? Our mind is so disgusted, tired. Therefore, these two types of hotels in this country. One is TGIF, Thank God it's Friday. So they are waiting for the Friday. And after Friday comes, what is the next thing they will be doing? They will be going for weekend. And will come back on Monday. How they are weakened. Total exhaustion. Why? Because indulgence beyond limits. For such people, we have opened another chain. The chain is OGIM. Like TGIF, OGIM. Oh God, it's Monday. And they begin their day in such a disgusted way. Is this a disciplined life? See, friends, disciplined life is we are ever inspired by the goal that we have to achieve in life. And this can happen only if we are disciplined by our own choice. When you are disciplined with your own choice, you are following the path of dharma. See, the scriptures, our dharma, they don't get anything by making us wake up early in the morning. What they get nothing. See, there was a great master in Bombay. You must have heard his name, Nisargadatta Maharaj. He has a tremendous impact on my life. His logic I like the best one. He was illiterate, not educated at all from any standard. So his logic was, when the Mahatma Ji, Guru Maharaj tells that I am Brahman, I am divine, by telling me that I am divine, what is he getting? His logic was, I am a shopkeeper. Every shopkeeper speaks lies to earn the benefits. Nobody tells the truth. So, if this Mahatma is having this shop of spirituality or dharma, what will he get by telling me that I am divine? It cannot be wrong. It cannot be a bluff. It must be true. And then he started working on it and attained the highest. Exactly the same way. What our scriptures will get to make us get up early in the morning. See? Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Dukkha, the destroyer of the miseries. When we have a perfect balance in our life, how much we talk, how much we keep quiet, how much we get involved, how much we can withdraw, how much we sleep, how much we keep awake. That balance is extremely necessary if we want to passionately pursue some higher goal in our life. And friends, the goal of our life should not be limited in a small little thing. See, what will I get? One day one person asked me this question. Swamiji, you people tell us take Ram Nam, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. What will I get if I take the Ram's name? I said, you will get nothing. See, friends, if we are willingly able to chant Lord's name, it is not the result of anything, but it is the grace of the divine. See, friends, our whole attitude will change in life. With this kind of dynamic involvement in the world and yet freedom to withdraw from the world. This balance is important. In fourth chapter of Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna first tells about karma. Karmani akarmayaha pashet akarmani cha karmayaha sabuddhiman manusheshu sakrishna karma krut. The one who is able to express joy in every action, and he who is not lazy to want the things to happen without doing anything, such a intelligent person, he has achieved fulfillment in life. So karma is told. And then Bhagavan Sri Krishna glorifies the knowledge. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha nahi jnanena sadrusham pavitram yaha vidyate. Then he glorifies the knowledge. After glorification of the knowledge, again Bhagavan tells to Arjun, therefore Arjun, you should follow the path of karma yoga. So it is something like this. Cigarette smoking is injurious for health. Therefore, give me 2 packets of cigarettes. So when you are glorifying the knowledge, nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram yaha vidyate. There is nothing more glorifying than the knowledge in this world. And you are telling me to engage in karma? Why? Kindly tell me one. I am already confused. Don't confound me further. That time Bhagavan says, see, sannyasa karvayogascha nishresha karo ubho. Life is a perfect balance between involvement and withdrawal. If involvement and withdrawal is not perfectly balanced in life, such people become problem for everyone around them. And then they have nothing except complaining about others. This is the part of dynamic involvement in the world with the freedom to withdraw from the world. See, friends, we must know thus far and no further. One example I'll tell you. Outside India, some other country, there is one gentleman, very nice friend of mine, and he told, Swamiji, you know my son, he is so useless, he can't do anything, he is not competent, I don't know what should I do and all that. I have been listening from him so many times. One day, I don't know why I said, but I did say. I said, Babuji, shall I tell you something? Your son is like this because of you. He is today 40. He has got a wife and 2 beautiful children. And you treat him like a baby? You know one secret? When a child is born, the child grows in time, but the parents never grow. They continue to be parents. And they feel that, see, my son doesn't listen to me. This happened in Bangalore. One Punjabi family, I went and spoke to that old lady. First complaint, she says, Swamiji, good you have come. Please tell my children they don't listen to me. I said, really, Mama, they don't listen to you? Call one by one. And the children were called. The first child was retired brigadier. Now that old lady is complaining, my children don't listen to me. Friends, you have to draw a line. Don't get involved with your kids before they have to tell, will you please shut up? See, friends, here only one example I'll tell you. In USA, maybe about 10 years before, one girl, I knew her when she was in class 8 or 9. Now she is a mother of 2 children, grown up. So, when she knew I am in that particular city, she came and met me, and we had a dinner in somebody's house, and she was carrying her second baby. So she says, Swamiji, let's walk for some time. I'm feeling uneasy. I said, okay. So others were sitting and I was walking with her in that open space. She says, Swamiji, today I have told my mother, you go away from here, I don't want you. Since morning, after I went to office, I am also disturbed, she is also disturbed. And I am not wanting to go home, because she will be crying. So I kept quiet. I don't know what to ask. Then she said, do you know why I told her like that? She came to attend my delivery. Last 3 months, only one topic I have been hearing from her. How my brother's wife is bad. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Every day morning begins with, like a Ramayana, like that, daughter in lion. Same thing again and again. She said, I got so fed up. I am already having a lot of work pressure. I had to drive a long distance to go to office. And she begins the day with this only one topic. There is no other topic for her. And therefore one day I lost my cool. And I told her, Mama, you get out from my house. I don't want you here. I'll prefer to go through any torture except you. Get away from here. And after saying this, I went to office. So now what should I do? Now be attentive, friends. When our children have to tell us that Mom, Dad, shut up, don't imagine they are feeling good. They get more hurt. But we don't understand. Sannyasa karma yogasya nishresha karo ubhau. As much participation in the worldly affairs is necessary, much more it is necessary to withdraw from the world. That alone is a perfect balance in life. So to that person, I said, don't tell me your son is bad. If you want me to tell, I say, you are mad. Get away from him. Let him live his own life. Under a big banyan tree, no other plant can grow. And whatever may be God's will, he became very serious. And immediately he was shifted to another town, business is going on. And within 3-4 months, that man has changed so much. He had so many health problems. And all health problems disappeared the moment he shifted away from his father. Because most of the problems are of psychic origin. He used to have a lot of skin problems. He used to have all the joint problems. He used to have the digestion problem. All these problems completely disappeared without taking a drop of medicine the moment he shifted away from his father's prison. Nishreyas, if we want to really achieve good in our life, remember this principle. Karma yoga, involvement in the world, and sannyasa, karma sannyasa, withdrawal from the world, both are essential in life. If we simply keep away and don't sleep, it is bad. If we only sleep and don't work, it is bad. If we only eat and don't defecate, it is bad. If we only go for toilet and don't eat, it is bad. Life is a perfect balance between intake and outtake. Outlet must be open. See, friends. Therefore, Dharma Shastra tells us, if you are conducting yourself in this world, see that in this world we are having a perfect balance of involvement as well as withdrawal. See? Then it will be dynamic involvement yet with dispassion. Now the second part. Similarly, when we are leading our life, where is our attention? See? We have 3 options. Either attention is in the world, or attention is on ourselves, or attention is on the mind. See, when attention is on the world, how we will judge our success in life? Our success will be judged by how much we have achieved in the outer world. Now, if I had to give my example, what will be my success? How much people have changed because of me? A guarantee is I will be frustrated in life. Because God could not change me. That me can change others. But if I have got that arrogance that because of my talk people are changing, I will be utter miserably failure in my life. One youngster asked me this question also once. That Swami, you move around, people don't change, you talk and it is all going waste. Don't you feel bad? I said, no, I don't feel bad. On the contrary, I am happy. They don't change. Because if they change, then where will I go? See, I want you to maintain your level of ignorance, continue suffering. Then only my market is maintained. You know the doctor's prayer, Sarve bhavantu roginaha, not niramaya. Therefore, we function in this world, but attention should not be on the outer world. Number 2. When we function in the world, second option is attention is on I. I did so much, I am like that, constantly I. There is no end to this I. And the strong I is directly proportionate to the miserable he becomes every now and then. Stronger the I, quicker one becomes hurt. Stronger the I, we become very miserable every now and then. See? The ego is directly proportionate to the intensity of miseries. Lesser the ego, less miserable. More the ego, more miserable. God has no ego. He is all Paramananda. So the day you become miserable, understand our attention has been in a wrong place. Now what is the third place of attention? Our mind. Yoginaha karma kuruvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Whenever, whatever we are doing, where is our attention? Our attention has to be on the quality of the mind before we take up something, when we are doing something and after the job is done. Our mind must remain intact. These are the 3 places. Then we have lived passionately with dispassion. See, friends, it is so important. Otherwise, we will be totally destroyed because of our own activities. Friends, in the old age, we all suffer never because of shortage of time. In life, we all suffer because of excess of time. Now what should I do? What should I do? Because there is nothing to do, nowhere to go. And then if you are sitting in home, keep on eating every day new farmaish. There is no end to that. Therefore, we have to be very careful while leading our life in this world. Work dynamically, no doubt about it. Achieve success. We are meant to succeed in life, not a failure. But while doing all these things, we have to keep a clear eye on the quality of our mind before we take up the job, during the job is executed, and after the job is done. Mind must be untouched by anything, success or failure, achievement or no achievement, joy or sorrows. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita in this topic. See? Bhagavad Gita defines the human disease, and the name of the disease is mamata. Don't go to West Bengal. So, that is the disease. Now, how can we correct this disease? That disease is corrected by a medicine called as samatha. whatever is the path you are following, path of dharma or karma, path of yoga, path of devotion or path of knowledge, all of them are working on the mind. Siddhi siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate karma yoga. Ashtanga yoga atma upammena sarvatra samam pashyati arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. Equanimity is the ultimate of yoga. Then path of devotion, tulya ninda stuti ramoni santushto yena kenachit. He is equanimous under all conditions. And path of knowledge, vidya vinay sampanne brahmane gavyastini shunichaiva shvapakecha panditaha samadarshinaha. All the problems of life is not maintaining the equanimity of our mind. Therefore, when we are functioning dynamically in this world, very good, achieve success, extremely wonderful, but always take care of your mind. If we take care of our mind, we are blessing ourselves, called as Atma Krupa. We are all miserable exclusively because of our own self. Nobody tortures us more than our own mind. The reason being, we have never taken care of our mind. Therefore, when we are clear about this principle, that whatever path we follow, our attention should be on the mind. Now, mind is the seed which gives us the goal. See? And then you can understand through discrimination and analyzing your own experiences of life. Very clear, it's not difficult. Higher the goal in life, lower things automatically drop. See? We should have such a goal which is difficult to reach. Then you will see how passionately we work for it. You will see all the great masters in this world, they work passionately. And their passion was for what? First of all, self-discipline. So they will get up early in the morning, they'll do, even if there is sleep, no problem, take cold water bath, tapasya. How it can't? It can be done. Work hard, passionately. But if our goal of life is, no, I should get 2 times food and sleep like a pig, then you can achieve nothing. So one goal, which goal I kept for myself, I'll share with you. Like every seeker on the spiritual path has this goal. Darshana do Bhagavananatham. This goal I also had. I should have the vision of God. See? Then one day I was with one great master whose influence on my life is tremendous. And I saw him. I was along with him and having a satsang. And in that satsang it was a chaos everywhere. But this Mahatma was sitting like Himalaya, totally steady, undisturbed by anything. And in that chaotic situation, one person got up and read a question paper. Maharaj ji, ye prashna hai, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And unlike the examination, answer any one question. No, all compulsory, have no marks. And I was that time very young. I was thinking I should get up and keep the people shut. But I had no courage, so I kept quiet. And in that chaos, this great master, he was so cool, undisturbed. And he restated all those questions. And in the restatement, all answers were included without getting disturbed, distorted, anywhere. That day I told Bhagavan Krishna, hang around. I am not in a hurry to see you. So, if I had to achieve something in life, is that this. Under any set of circumstances, equanimity of the mind should not be compromised. That is the goal. See? So work dynamically in this world, run around the whole world, nothing wrong. But attention is on the quality of the mind. And friends, the best quality of the mind is only when we are utterly present in the absolute present. When we are 100% present in the absolute present, that is called as God realization. When we are fully present in the present, that is called as pure love. See, you must have experience in your life. The small kids, they want to talk to mom. But this mother is so busy reading the useless, novels. So the baby wants to talk. Mommy, I want to ask you something. Don't you see mommy is reading something, not now, afterwards. Once, twice, thrice. Now this child can no more hold. So what the child will do? The baby will come and put her two sweet little hands around the face of the mother and pull her face towards herself. Mommy, look at me. Means what? She wants 100% availability of the mother to her question. Friends, pure love means when you are fully available. God realization means other than you, there is nothing else. Ekameva dvitiya neha nanasti kinchana. There is neither past nor future. Therefore, there cannot be any present. Then what remains is only the presence. And this is possible. It is not theoretical. Therefore, don't immediately imagine, I want to realize God, therefore leave everything and go in Himalayas and start a pan bidi shop there. No. Wherever we are kept, that is the right place for our evolution. Whatever experiences we are given by the divine grace, all those experiences are necessary for our evolution. Nothing happens in our life to trouble us. It all happens to help us. See, like we get the toothache. Now the toothache is not given to make us miserable. The toothache is a reminder. Take care of your gums. Something is wrong. But then what we do? We take the painkiller. And what is the painkiller? Which kills you without pain. Painkillers are not curative medicines. See, friends. In the same manner, anywhere you get difficulties, problems, pain, insults, disgust, all these things are necessary for our evolution. With this attitude when you take, then the mind will never react to a given situation. The mind will start only acting. And when we act properly, there will be no impressions of good or bad, success or failure on our mind. This is how we live dynamically in the world, and yet the passivity, the mind remains absolutely at peace. Therefore, let us not have this wrong notion. Many times people have these things, Swamiji, I want to go with you and stay in your ashram. One of my friends told me this. Swamiji, now I am retired. I will just be with you. I'll do everything for you. Wash your clothes, take care of your food, clean your room and all that. I said, to save myself from people like you, I don't have ashram. What is the ashram? Ashram is a place where a free watchman is available whenever the devotees go, and this Babaji is available. Aao beta, aao beta. I said, I am not that brand. Then what should I do? I said, whatever is your field, use that field. But now change the attitude. So far you are working for yourself. Now continue working. Don't stop in the same field, but don't work now for yourself. Work for something higher. Like here, the Heman Bhai, what is he doing is a good example for us to follow. The more we become involved with this passion, you will see our preparation for the next step called as Adi Daivik is made. And what is the next step that comes as a result of this first step? The next step will be our mind will become intuitive. Intuitive is the quality of the mind which functions beyond the scope of logic and reason. Such people, such masters, they just get wonderful ideas and the things are happening according to them. They are not even qualified. I know one person, very old, he must be about 80, 85. He is absolutely illiterate. He doesn't know even writing properly. And he is a trustee of a huge institution, organization in India. And very close to me, we always want to talk to him. And the amount of planning, the amount of work he is doing single-handedly, even government is afraid of him. So perfect. In that huge temple, on every Monday, on the notice board, nobody told him, but he himself gets it done through his subordinates. On the Monday of every week, on the notice board, there is a clear written statement. In this week, how many 1,000 rupees notes are received, how many 500 rupees notes are received, how many 100 rupees notes are received, how many 1 rupees coins are received. Everything is presented there. And it was deposited in such and such thing. Why this? Not 1 paisa is misappropriated. Nobody taught him. He is illiterate. They wanted to do some expansion of the temple, old temple. Without even the knowledge of the people, it was done in such a way that even the great engineers were shocked the way he told them to do it. The darshan is going on, the temple remains untouched, and below the ground, everything was done without any difficulty. This is called as when the externally at the Adi Bhautik level, we have functioned in such a way that our mind is now in tune with the divine will. Such people, they are the vehicles through which the divine expresses. And therefore, for such people, it is not a big deal to plan something magnanimous and execute it. Because now they are no more functioning with their small little understanding, but they have transcended that smallness and merged with the divine will. This is how functioning in the Adi Bhautik must help us to grow into the Adi Daivik. Such people, whatever they take in their hand, success is guaranteed. because their minds are pure. And pure mind is that mind which is in tune with the divine will. And therefore, they work fearlessly and in a most relaxed manner. You will never see them tense. Relax, relax. And these are not theoretical things, friends. We have come across many masters like that. They are like any one of us. Married, grandchildren, children, everything. And yet, their achievement is far better than many so-called Swamis and having big ashrams. One example I give to conclude. There is a friend of mine in India. He is in charge of one very big organization, and it is this one person. He is so dedicated, sincere, that if he tells any big company, international level, any company, that we need here 10 crores of rupees for this thing, on his one word, people are ready to shell down 10 crores. They know he is one of the rarest person who will never do anything for himself. His whole life is passionately working for that particular organization, day and night. See, friend. And where from he gets that power? Because functioning in the outer world, he has created a pure mind. And pure mind is that mind where from the divine opens up and flows. Don't we select a person for our job? If I want to get something done, see? So I will select the right person, not anybody. In the same manner, if the Lord has some plans for execution, He is also searching for a right person. Who is the right person? The one who has hands free, no more working selfishly. Who has mind free, no more working selfishly. Who has got complete emptiness so that the Lord can function through him. Such people, they are successful in the outer world and at peace in the inner world. Where this balance is perfectly maintained, there we have understood today's topic. See? So, dynamically active in the outer world, at the same time, totally relax in the inner world. This is the real spiritual life. When we come to this stage, then alone we are qualified for the third stage called as spirituality or adhyatma. And how do we work there? That we'll see in our tomorrow's talk. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.